It's time for Late Nights with Bryham!
What is up, you guys? Welcome to Late Night with Bryham. Glad you're here to hang out. Yeah, looking forward to it. Of course, last week was a little crazy. It got the green everywhere. Green's cool and all, but things are back the way it should be now. Feel more comfortable here with the purple and blues and not green everywhere. Hey, at least I didn't get pinched by anybody, so we're good to go. So, glad you're here. Make sure you let me know in the chat. Drop your name in there. Let me know who's here, where you're watching from, who you're watching with. Yeah, what's up right now? I know we got some people at the beach. I guess you're still at the beach tonight. I saw Chris was at the beach with his family earlier today. There's some others I saw that were going to the beach today as well. So people were at the beach, having a good time. I'm a little jealous, to be honest. I wish I could be at the beach today, but you know, it is what it is. Could go live from the beach. That'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, so let me know who's here. Hope you've had a great day. Hope you've had a great week. I was not at Wave on Wednesday, but I heard that it was a pretty amazing time. Very glad to hear that. Hope you guys are doing well, doing what you can to keep your fire burning, and keep the Fire from Winter Retreat going, and even like poking it and stoking it a little bit, making it burn brighter and more intense. Brian is jelly. Yeah, Brian is jelly. Brian is very jelly. Very jelly at people that are at the beach right now, or were today. I guess it's a little late to be at the beach right now, unless you're just a night beach person. I guess it is less likely to get sunburned that way. That's always cool. But yeah, so go ahead and make sure you hit people up, share this video, text people, say, hey, Bryham is on. It's late night. There's Bryham. He's doing a thing. So come join us. We're about to have some fun a little bit. I got a new game. Well, it's not really a new game. We played it once before, and then like never again. And the reason why is because when we play it, you guys get to be like directly involved. It's not just, you can't say this was rigged, okay? Kale is always talking about the marbles are rigged because they just go. You have no control over it. I have no control over it. But there's this idea that marbles are rigged. So much we had to make a t-shirt about it. But this game is all on you. So you get to be directly involved with it. And if you don't win, then it's not my fault because you're the one doing the thing. But the thing is, we need more people in here to play. So if you're here just watching, have not said hey, make sure you say hey so I know you're here. See, we got, of course, Kale's here. Spicy Paul jumping in. Hey there, Spicy Paul. How are you doing tonight? Speaking of jelly, Spicy Paul's got a spicy truck. It's very nice. My truck saw it the other day and said that I want to grow up to be like that truck one day. But probably not going to happen. My truck is actually older than yours too, but it's smaller. Hello from Papa T. Hey Papa T, how you doing? We got the whole Corson family joining in. That's great. Glad to have you all here. Now, if everybody else could join in too, it'd be a Corson battle, I guess, if nobody else wants to join in. Fantabulous as always. So, I guess if nobody else is going to jump in, we'll go ahead and get the game going, and you guys have a little bit of an edge because you get to kind of see how it goes and get to be involved with it first. But like I said, we tried it one time before, but the issue was it's a timed game, and you have to be like, you have to type into chat things, and the problem was there was so much of a delay between the time it was being shown and the time you were able to type that you had like, instead of a minute, you had like 10 seconds to type anything. So it was really super hard, it didn't really work. But now, thanks to increased technology, proprietary Bryham technology, doing its finest work, we now have that gap shrunk to now there's a 4-second delay, like a world record for Bryham Technologies. in Bryham Studio. We have a 4-second delay now, so it's a little bit easier to play, a little bit better to get in there. Of course, in the game on Brian, I mean, I guess that'd be kind of your revenge for my revenge, so to speak. I guess revenge for my revenge for your revenge for my revenge, and however it goes. But yeah. So the way this works, let's go and switch over, and it's called Words on Stream. If you've never played this before, it's pretty fun. It's out of the way. There's a lot of. It's very fun. It's on you. But here's what happens. It will give you some letters across the top of the screen, and they're scrambled up random letters, and it has blanks. However many blanks it gives you, and they're like I think 4-letter words, 5-letter words, 6-letter words, maybe some 3-letter words. I can't remember. That you can make with those letters. I'm sure you've probably done this before in school or whatever. So it's nothing new, but it's just different because it's online. Yeah, 2v Revenges. No more. I'm on a revenge break right now. I'm gonna have to get revenge on myself if I keep this up. Note to yourself: if you try to get revenge on Kel and lasso his feet and try to drag him through the grass, you'll throw your back out. So don't do that. That's yeah. But yeah. So Words on Stream, the way it works, you have the spaces, you type it in. You type it directly in the chat, so you don't have to try to tell me what the words are. You type it directly in chat, and as you type it, it will recognize it somehow. Don't ask me how it works. I don't know. I do the thing. I don't make the thing. I just do the thing. And so whoever has the most words or whoever has the most points at the end of the game will win. And so yeah. So to get started off, I think we'll do 3 rounds. Kind of get us going, and then I want to jump into like the meat of tonight. The meat of like how this episode, if you will, is hacking social media. We're gonna talk about hacking social media tonight. That's gonna help you. I have to get my Tom Cruise glasses out with like all the things and like type away my keyboard. Not that kind of hacking. Not the green screen with a bunch of random letters going on. Not that kind of hacking. But we'll get into that in just a little bit. And then if we have time, we might come back and play this a little more if you guys want to. If we have time at the very end. So let's do 3 rounds. So we got 5 people on, and 3 of them are Corsons. So there's a good chance that the Corson's going to win. So if you're watching right now and you have not gotten in yet, here's your chance to jump in and to start typing. You can also scan the little QR code. I just noticed that there's a little QR code like other way in the bottom right hand corner. I guess if you're watching it on your phone, you can't do that possibly. But if you're watching on your TV, you can scan it with your phone, actually play along, and actually see it in real time. So it gives you a little bit of a 4-second edge there, and that could come back to be like important. But so if you want to, I'll go ahead and give you just a few seconds, very few seconds. Scan the QR code if you want to jump in that way. It says enjoy extra features. I don't know what the extra features are, to be honest. It may give you automatic win. I don't know. But so give about 10 more seconds and we'll go ahead and jump in, and it gives a 3-second countdown, and then it's like then go. There's no waiting for me. So it's just 3, 2, 1, gives you the letters, and then you just start typing away. And it could be chaos. The chaos can be fun sometimes. If it's in a safe environment. This is a fairly safe environment, unless you're Kayla and Jada at home. And no fighting, okay? I'll ask your mama if y'all be fighting. I want to see you fighting or hear any fighting. So let's go ahead and jump in now. Hey, let's get started for our first ever this year Words on Stream. And 3, 2, 1, and here we go. This one, oh, there's a 7-letter word on this one. So let's see who can get out ahead. Oh, the letters are changing up. I'm gonna have to jump in on it too. It'd be cheating if I jump in and play. I think that'd be kind of cheating. So far, we have no words on the board. Oh, is it broken? It might be broken and not working. I just tried one and it didn't give me any points. Maybe it won't give me points because I'm. Tell me this was broken again. Come on, this would not be good. I tried it earlier and it worked. Okay. Well, it looks like it might be broken. Unfortunately, that's a bummer. Such a fun game too. Well, apparently it's broken. Well, that's just not fun. And look at the answers. Well, you lie. So okay, well, for the shot, guys, I'll try to work on it, see what's going on. Maybe next week we'll try to bring it back. That's a bummer too. I was looking forward to playing some words on stream. It was fun when I played earlier. I mean, I was playing by myself, so of course I was winning. And when you're winning, it's always fun that way. But well, oh well. I'll try to fix it, get it going, and I'll make it better for next time. I'll have to see what's going on with it and do some tech support type stuff on it. See what's happening. So what I'll do at the very end, if we have time, we'll play some firsties just to have some fun and have something. First is always fun. It's always fun to laugh at stuff that's sent in. It's rigged against all of us. I know it's just rigged. Words on stream just rigged against all of us. It's just not fair. I thought it was only one word. No, it's like each of those little slots has like each little slot down below is like where a letter goes. There's a bunch of different words you could choose. But like two of them that I saw was Riot and Orbit. I tried both of them. Kale tried both of them, and they didn't work at all. So it's just broken. So that's unfortunate. But we'll tweak on that, work on that, tweak it, get it working for next time. And you win some, you lose some. And in this case, you lose all of them. But so let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and jump into the topic of the night. And one thing I've been wanting to kind of like share with you guys for a couple weeks now, but it was late on Bryham for 3 weeks because of different things that were going on and stuff I had obligated to. And then last week was St. Patrick's Day. If you missed it, everything was green. It was amazing and terrible at the same time, but lots of fun. So make sure you go check that out if you missed it last week. I know a lot of you guys were involved in the play, which was fantastic. I went and watched it on the last Saturday, and phenomenal. Very, very excited for you guys, and looked like a great time, and great job. So great job to you guys that were in the play. No. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. It was very funny though. Seven Riders for Seven Brothers is very funny musical. But yeah. So for tonight, I wanted to look at hacking social media because I hear a lot of comments, even from a lot of adults, like especially from adults, about how social media, they can't stand social media, they hate social media because it's always so negative. It's always so like whatever. Yeah, Kel beat Rhino. That was pretty great. I actually recorded that and I have a clip of it. I might have to show next week, but I'm allowed to. But yeah, so there's always this thing about social media where people's like, oh, well, social media is negative, Facebook's negative, Instagram can be negative, and all these things. And it can be a very negative place because when you look at like the world itself right now, everything going on, there's all the political stuff going on, there's all the racial tensions and racial things going on, there's like people turning against each other for whatever reason going on, and then you throw in just everyday life stuff. It seems like once people are always quick to talk about the negative things, like negative restaurant experiences. If you go and have a bad experience, you're 10 times more likely to go on Facebook or wherever or Instagram and talk about that than you are if you have a great experience. And which is unfair to the great restaurants or the great clothing stores or the great whatever. But that's just nature. That's the way we are. We want to complain. We're geared toward complaining. It seems like negativity. But social media can be a very negative place. But one thing about it, and here's where, let me put my nerd glasses on. I should have had some glasses with tape in the middle. But one thing about it is I've been studying social media, following social media, participating in social media, and all that for, how long's it been now? It's been probably 17 years now. That's older than a lot of you guys. Felt super old just then. Just saying. But with all social media, it's MySpace. The MySpace days. Like, I was one of the cool people to learn how to decorate your MySpace page. You know, like had the background wallpaper and stuff like that, and all the cool like little icons and things. Yeah, I learned how to do all that, and mine was looking bomb. I'm just saying. Yes, all the way back since those days, I've been following social media. Several years ago, I got in to start studying social media trends, things that are happening in social media like topics. Especially the more and more I started using social media for church and for ministry aspect, I was studying social media for ministry, social media for positivity, all this kind of stuff. And so, and thanks a lot, Jada. Also old. Yeah, I saw that. You're old. I will be 33 in like 2.5 weeks. By the way, so don't judge me. But I've been following it for all this time, and there's one thing that's become even more and more clear and more like accurate is through studying all this stuff. I've realized that all the social media platforms, you can look at all of them. You can look at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, that counts. People still use Twitter. I never really have gotten into Twitter, but some people still use Twitter. MySpace was pretty much the same way. TikTok, when Vine was a thing, Vine was the same way. But their whole thing is they want you to be on their app or their website as much as possible. And so the way they want you to be on their website or app as much as possible is they want to show you things that you want to see. Because, I mean, obviously, if you go to a website and you're like, okay, I don't want to see any of this stuff, what is this stuff? You're going to leave. You're not going to want to stick around and post things or share things. But they want to show you things that you want to see. And so one way that they do this, Facebook especially, is they've written this thing called an algorithm. Seems like nobody knows what the algorithm is exactly. It's a basically computer program way that they analyze all of your activity, all your posts, comments, shares, your friends' posts, comments, shares, things going on in your areas, comments, shares. It's just like this whole big thing where they analyze everything. And so one thing that's true across all platforms, at least the majority of them, pretty much all of them, is that they want to show you things you want to see. And so the question is, okay, well, how do they know what you want to see? Well, what they do is and Facebook particularly, and Instagram now, especially since Facebook bought them, is that they look at what you like, what you comment on, what you share, because those are things that you obviously like if you've liked it. That's things that you enjoy seeing. And they say, okay, well, if this is the kind of content this person enjoys seeing, this is what we're going to show them. And so the more of these things that you like, comment, and share, the more of it you're going to see. And so that's why a lot of times if you've liked posts that somebody's posted about cats, you're going to see a lot more posts about cats. You're going to see a lot of possibly ads for cat food. You're going to see like cat memes. Cat meme pages are going to pop up. All this different stuff. And so it knows, yeah, social media spy on you, literally. Because now Facebook has gotten to the point, and we're going like Big Brother conspiracy theory a little bit here. Facebook has gotten to the point where if you go to a place, let's say, well, life example, the other day, I went to Staples to go get some things printed up. Well, I went to Staples. I did not check into Staples. I did not like type, hey, I'm here at Staples today waiting on some invitation to be printed up. I didn't say anything about Staples on any social media. But because sneaky spying Facebook knew I was in Staples, because of my proximity in my map showed I was there, with Google tracking, it knew I was in Staples. So it says, oh, hey, so because you're in Staples, we're going to show you Staples ads. We're going to show you staplers. We're going to show you top 10 tips on buying staples. Like it gives you all these different things. I literally start having all things pop up on my feed talking about print services and like office supplies, Staples ads at the wazoo. I hadn't seen a Staples ad in like 2 years on Facebook. And yes, I said wazoo. It's a scientific term. But and that's the thing. I never said I was at Staples. I never like tagged myself at Staples, but it knew I was at Staples. So even to that degree, even like they're spying on you to see what you like, where you go, what you like to do, to show you things that you like. And there's a whole depth to it. So the question has to be, and this is, and I'll go back to my own experiences on this a little bit too, is if you're looking at your Facebook feed, you're looking at your Instagram feed, your Twitter feed, your TikTok feed, because TikTok has the For You page where it's a mix of stuff that is just they want to put out there because it's popular, and a mix of stuff that's similar to what you've liked. If you look at your feed and there's a lot of negativity on there, and there's a lot of like, if I can put this politely, a lot of junk on there that you don't want to see, or that you wish you wouldn't be seeing, or you shouldn't be seeing. If there's a lot of junk on or negativity on your feed, then maybe it's because you've been liking and commenting on and sharing things that not necessarily negative to themselves, but Facebook sees those things and says, okay, well, this is a negative thing. Let me share more of this. And here's a live example of that. A couple of years ago, or a few years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I used to, before I really started understanding this principle, I used to, like, anything that I liked, I made sure I went through my Facebook profile and filled out every single thing. Like it has, or it used to have, like the thing you put in your favorite movies, your favorite TV shows, your favorite restaurants, all that stuff. I would make sure I filled out every single thing I could possibly think of. And so, like, I would like Arby's, and I would like, well, I still have like Kobe because Kobe is amazing. But I would like all these things, and like all these places, and like all these things, and these restaurants, and these movies, and these TV shows, and these books, and I like all these different pages, and I like all these different authors, and I liked all these different like news stations because I wanted to see like what was going on in the news. So I liked all these news stations and stuff. And so it's no wonder then, and I didn't just decide one night I decided to do all this. This was like building up for several years. Like the whole time I had a Facebook profile since 2006. Basically, it's been built up, add to the point where I was so bombarded with negativity on my personal feed like 15 different news organizations would post the same article, and like, this politician did this, can you believe this? Or this person did that, I can't believe them. Or would you believe that this guy is doing this thing over in this country or this state? And just so much negativity over and over again. And finally I just had enough of it. I'm like, this is not good, it's not healthy. And I didn't want to just leave Facebook altogether, because I had a lot of friends from high school. That's the only place I had a chance to talk to them, to stay in contact with them. There were a lot of like church pages I followed that got some inspiration from them when it could sneak through the algorithm to get to me, and all these things. But then, so I really started looking at this and saying, well, why am I seeing so much of this junk? And that's what I discovered, is that there's all this junk was coming in because I had liked all these different things and commented on things and shared things, and it was, Facebook was like, oh, you like this? Here, have some more, until it got to the point where I just couldn't take it anymore. And so that leads me to, very long drawn out story, but leads me to my 2 tips. It's not 5, it's not 10, it's 2 tips to at least get you started and to help to hack your social media account. Whether it's Facebook, mostly applies to Facebook, also Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, pretty much any of them it applies. A lot of these, yeah, both of these basically apply to both. So my 2 tips are this. First of all, unfollow and unfriend. Of course, if it's somebody that you're friends with, it can be awkward to unfriend them. They don't ever know. They won't get a notification saying Brian has unfriended you. Like, they don't let them know, but it can be awkward still. It's like, well, this I know this person, and I feel bad to unfriend them. But Facebook has this amazing feature called unfollow, and so I started using unfollow a lot. There were a lot of these pages I had followed. Pretty much all the news pages, I just unfollowed every one of them, because if I want news, I can pull it up and read the news. I unfollowed all the different sports pages, even, because I don't need 15 different people telling me what the score was for a football game this past week. So I unfollowed all that kind of stuff. Even people that I like knew and wanted to stay in contact with, but I didn't want to see like what their cat ate yesterday, or I didn't want to see what their aunt's brother's cousin said to them in Walmart, or I didn't want to see them rant about how their day went and like how they cussed this person out because they looked them the wrong way. I don't want to see all that. So you can unfollow people and you're still connected to them, but you don't have to see all their posts and all their stuff. And by unfollowing them, Facebook's going to say, oh, well, you don't like this anymore. You don't want to see this kind of stuff anymore. So maybe I shouldn't show this to you anymore, because I don't want to make you leave Facebook. Instagram is the same way, because Instagram, it shows you things based on what you've liked and follow. Of course, they don't have the unfollow feature, I don't think, on Instagram yet, where you can unfollow people. But if there's pages that like all these different stuff come up, unfollow the pages. And you don't have to have 25 meme pages and getting all kind of memes, especially not dirty memes or inappropriate memes. But you can have one meme account you follow that's hopefully positive and uplifting, if not like Christian memes. And there is actually a page called Christian Memes, and I follow them. They're pretty cool. But if you're watching this, by the way, I like your stuff. But yeah, unfollow and unfriend these things, these people that are like posting negative things and inappropriate things that are dragging you down. And it can be hard to do sometimes. And then even Facebook now has a take a break option, where if you just want to like just de-stress for a little bit and like, yeah, I don't want to see this right now, but I want to see it again in the future. I mean, you can always go back and follow it again, but they have a take a break feature where if you have an uncle that posts like 15 political memes a day and then rants about this political party or this bill that's going on, and that's all you see because posted over and over again, and you love your uncle, so you don't want to unfriend your uncle, and your uncle invites you to barbecues and cookouts and family events, so you do want to have contact still, be able to see some of their posts, but maybe just right now you just don't want to see what he's talking about right now. You need to take a break option and kind of like, okay, well, still friends. If they tag you, or if you tag me, Uncle, I'll still see you tag me. But like right now, I can't like. And Facebook don't tell them. It's like, oh, your niece or your nephew just unfollowed you. How could they? It don't do that. Like they'll never know. Okay, I promise. If they get mad, just tell them Bryham says okay, and they'll be completely cool with it. But it's all cool. Sometimes you just have to do that. And so yeah, the first tip is to unfollow and unfriend sources of information, sources of negativity that you just don't need in your life. The second tip is to engage on posts you like and ignore the posts you don't. And the first half of that is, okay, yeah, if you see a post you like the post. If you see a post you really like, share the post. If there's a post you like and you want to comment on the post. And the more you do those things, Facebook is going to show you more of these posts. I recommend highly you follow Destination Church because their posts going out literally almost every day, usually not on Sundays, but usually once a day there's a post going out that will either encourage you or like help you spiritually or will inform you of what's going on at your church so you know what's going on. And by liking like our church and even other churches, I like our church, Elevation Church, Transformation Church, several different churches I follow. I can't even keep track of them all. But liking them and comment on church posts will help show like scriptures there and inspirational things and help you get past all the negativity and stuff. So like and comment and share things that you like. Maybe someone social media watch this later. Yeah, maybe so. Like I might be talking to people who don't know what I'm talking about right now live because I know Kale. But Kale, you have a TikTok account for DC students, but hasn't had a video in a while. But that's cool. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine. We've been busy. I understand. But yeah, if you're watching this even later, I hope this is helping you. I might clip this out and put it on my personal YouTube channel or something. Just help more people see it because it's none of this. These thoughts are not my original thoughts. These are things I've had to learn, had to find out. But they're things that most people don't realize, and it seems simple, but if you're watching this and you don't have social media, but you have friends that do, and they're always talking about how much they hate social media, they hate Facebook, hate Instagram, hate whatever, tell them to watch this video, and I'll even put the timestamp in the description where I can go exactly to this point, skip the game, skip all the stuff, and go straight to it. But yeah, so the second tip is to engage on posts you like, ignore the posts you don't. And by ignore the posts you don't, that can be hard sometimes because there are a lot of clickbait articles that are on there where if you really want to see 14 different pictures of cats doing the unthinkable or doing amazing feats of strength, then your urge is, I want to see the kitty do cool stuff. So you want to click it. But if you click it, Facebook's going to say, okay, this person likes cats, show them more cat stuff. Oh, this person likes these clickbait articles, show them more clickbait articles. Oh, this person likes to see feats of strength, show them feats of strength. And so you get bombarded, and maybe not instantly, but it can factor into it. Because everything you do on Facebook and Instagram, it's going into the algorithm to see what to show you. Lacey's here. Hey, Lacey, how you doing? Glad you're here. I can have the TikTok. I have a TikTok, but we'll work on the TikTok. We'll work on the TikTok together. We'll come up with a plan for the TikTok. The TikTok can be amazing. And this works for TikTok too because if like the TikToks you like, if you see an inspirational or encouraging TikTok, make sure you like it. There are a bunch of you guys who are on TikTok sharing great messages, sharing inspirational messages. Mr. Ruben Perez himself is on there sharing like all kind of great posts and great like little 1 minute long inspirational like sermons on those little messages. Like make sure you follow him on TikTok because he's always putting out good stuff like that. But share it, like follow each other and like each other's things and duet each other's videos and all that good stuff. So yeah, engage and like post you like. Even here on YouTube, YouTube shows you posts, like if you like things, certain videos, or YouTube is going to show you more of the videos. And an example of this is I made a mistake one day of pulling up my YouTube account and letting Lily watch a bunch of kids shows. So next time I get on my YouTube account, on the homepage, there are a ton of kids shows everywhere, and all the videos I like to watch, YouTube usually recommends to me that I sometimes watch because like, oh, that is look interesting. They were all gone because they were replaced by kids shows everywhere because she watched like 4 hours of kids shows. There was a bunch of kids shows. It was frustrating, but yes, even here on YouTube, it goes by what you like and subscribe to. So make sure you like and subscribe, like the video, subscribe to DC Students if you haven't already. Go subscribe to Destination Church. It's a brand new account that we've got rolling. Right now we're reposting our sermons there, but I've got some plans for stuff coming. That's gonna be pretty cool. I think you're gonna like it. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe to the things you like. Unfollow the things you don't like or that are negative and sow negativity into you. And a special tip for Instagram. I made sure to put this on my notes here because Instagram, Facebook don't use them so much. It does a little bit, but Instagram has made it where like hashtags are the thing. Like they're the thing to it kind of determines what you see. And they have this amazing, awesome feature where you can actually search for certain hashtags. Like you can search for a hashtag Jesus stories or hashtag Bible or whatever, and you can search for those hashtags. When you do that, you can actually follow certain hashtags. If you want to see a bunch of hashtags on hope, if you're feel like you're in a hopeless place, look for biblical hope or Bible hope, or you can search see which one has the most posts, and follow that particular hashtag. And Instagram will introduce that hashtag into what you see. And it'll be all kind of different accounts and everything, but it will all be people that use that hashtag, as well as your other stuff. And so that's a really cool feature I really like because I've found a lot of cool accounts just by doing that. And I've got a ton of different ones I can recommend. I started to make a list to post them on here, but it's too many. So if you want to know like what are some good Instagram accounts to follow, some good YouTube accounts to follow, TikTok accounts to follow, Facebook accounts to follow, just let me know. I'll make sure I get those to you guys, because I want to help you to push past the negativity and into positivity and be encouraged and be inspired and motivated and not pushed down and not even want to go on social media at all. Because it can be easy to get there. It can be real easy to just not even want to open up your app anymore, and like to reduce the amount of time you're on social media is great. Like you should work to do that, but I say that I think there's too much possible and potential good on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube to just like throw away completely and not even get on. Because there's a lot of things I've learned from the Bible and from Scripture and from like walking through life from these places that you normally won't get a chance to see, but because of the platforms, people can get their word out, people can get their story out, their thoughts that God inspires them to speak or write or sing even. So yeah, so just some 4 questions you can ask yourself, as far as like what you're seeing on your social media feeds, especially if you feel like you're seeing like 2 of every 3 posts are something negative or something harmful, something that doesn't help you in your Christian walk, something that pushes back against you. It could be something with a lot of filthy language in it, a lot of filthy lyrics. It could be something with like that promotes drug use or sex or like whatever addiction there is. Especially if it's something that you have struggled with or something you do struggle with. But like the best way to not have those things bombard you in the face is to unlike and unfollow those things that push those. So 4 questions to ask yourself. especially if you're having an issue with all the negativity, is who are you following? And pretty much any of the apps you can hit your account, pull up who you're following, and on a regular basis, I'll go through and look down through who I'm following and see if there's anything jumps out at me. Like if there's something that I may have liked by accident, or there's been a few where like it was a person's name and I liked it, and somewhere along the way, or I followed them, somewhere along the way they changed their whole content, or they were talking about something that was not very godly, and I realized that oh well yeah they're not no I don't want to see this anymore, so I unfollowed. But regularly I'll go through my list of people I follow and just look through them. If there's anything jumps out at you, it's like, well, this person always posts this junk. You're like, unfollow that person. Go ahead and unfollow them right at the end. But so ask yourself who you're following. Who am I following? What kind of posts are you liking? The posts that are uplifting and encouraging, are the posts from accounts that are uplifting and encouraging? What kind of posts are you sharing? And definitely on this point, if there's something that speaks to you on a personal level, especially if it's something like spiritually or something that really helps you and encourages you, definitely like it, because that signals to Facebook and everything that you like this kind of content. But also share it, because Facebook says, okay, they really like it. But also because if you share it, then that means that at least all of your friends will get to see the same thing. It's going to be shown to all your friends, and it may be the key to help them to get strengthened, to be encouraged, to be inspired, whatever. So not only are you helping yourself out, but you're helping out your friends as well. And sometimes it's your friends of friends even sees it. Depends on how your privacy settings and stuff are set. So what type of posts are you sharing? And then what type of posts are you commenting on? And one thing I cannot stand, there are a lot of posts and a lot of accounts that will do these things where, like, we had this 2021 Ford F-150 that nobody picked up, and so now we're giving it away to you for free. Just type your name below and share this post, and we'll put you. They're not going to give you a Ford F-150. I hate to break it to you. I know this is a very sad realization. It's unfortunate, but they're not giving away Ford F-150 or anything that basically asks you to like it and comment and share to be entered into something. Like there are some places that actually do this kind of things. And I say this, and I've actually done this before, actually giving something away. But if it's something that's over the top amazing, like hard to believe, it probably, if it's too good to be true, it probably isn't true. Just be careful with that and be cautious, because if you go and start commenting and sharing and liking all these posts, then Facebook's going to show you more of these posts that want you to like and comment and share these posts. So yeah, check what posts you're commenting on. Facebook takes that into effect. Instagram takes that into account. TikTok takes that into account. And sure Twitter does. Yeah, Twitter does too. I'm pretty sure on that. So 4 questions. Who are you following? What type of posts are you liking? What type of posts are you sharing? What types of posts are you commenting on? And look hard at those 4, and that'll make the other two tips of unfollowing negative influences or negative sources of whatever, filth, trash, insert word here. And number 2, engage on posts you like, ignore the posts you don't. And so that's kind of my tips to quote unquote hack social media. I think we probably have a couple extra watchers, because the FBI is probably watching me right now because I use the word hack in hacking social media. So if you're an FBI and you're watching this right now, I'm so glad you watched this. Maybe you could learn something too. And who knows? I didn't mean I was literally going to go hack into Facebook and bring Facebook down. I promise you. I don't even know how to do that. I couldn't if I wanted to. And I don't want to. So we're cool. You can quit watching now. FBI guys. We're good. So yeah, so I hope this helps you. I hope this, and if you're one of these people that's like I was, where it's just, you get tired of just being bombarded with stuff over and over and over and over and over again, then really take a look at this. And I'll probably take these tips and this stuff and share it to Discord later on, so you guys can read over it. And if there's anything I missed, or if you want to see it again, if you got somebody talking to you while you're trying to watch it, or if you got interrupted by a phone call or whatever, I want you to be able to make sure you get these tips and can apply them and use them. And if people that didn't watch this video, they can go see the tips and still like be able to use them. Because I feel like it's a very important thing to see and to notice. Because right now our whole thing is like keeping the fire burning, right? We want to keep the fire going, keep our positive push going, keep moving forward, and all the negativity and stuff that could drag you down. The more that we can get rid of, it's gonna drag us down and hold us back. The better off we'll be, and the easier it will be moving forward. So hi, welcome from home. Hi, and welcome from my home, Lacey. There's a silent watcher. That's the FBI for sure. That's what I was thinking too. Like I keep seeing they get popping on, popping on, popping on, popping on. I'm like, yeah, that's my FBI agent right there watching, checking up on me. For saying I was hacking social media. So I think he's back now. So I like to think his name's Fred. So hey, Fred, if you're watching this, Fred, you can keep watching if you want to, but your job was good. You done your job, well done. I'm proud of you. Go unfollow negative things on your Facebook feed, Fred. But yeah, so hope this helped you guys. Hope this, like, maybe if you didn't realize this, I hope this is a new realization for you, a new help for you. If you knew this, help spread the word. Tell people. You hear somebody say, well, Facebook is so negative all the time. Ask the 4 questions. Well, who are you following? What type of posts are you liking? What types of posts are you sharing? What kind of posts are you commenting on? That'll probably give you your answer right there. If there's a bunch of stuff, negativity, let's just use the word. If there's a lot of crap, okay, then get rid of the crap, and Facebook will quit showing it to you. Only on their page is how to catch red flags. Whose page? Hi, Fred. Yeah, my FBI agent has a name. His name's Fred. Fred Barnabas Ingus. FBI. Fred Barnabas Ingus. Anyway, yeah, he's still learning. But I like Fred though. Fred's cool. I had no problem with Fred. Fred keeps us safe. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoy this. I will take this and post it on our Discord. If you haven't joined our Discord, if you're a student, 6th to 12th grade, especially if you're a student in the Waycross, Ware County, like Southeast Georgia area, even if you don't go to our church, as long as you abide by the rules, you're welcome to join us in our Discord. But yeah, so we're having a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun with Fred. I hope you don't mind, Fred. We're not making fun of you. We just really like your name. I think Fred's a pretty cool name. It's like red, but the F. Fred. I used to get red F's in school. That's why I like Fred. Anyway, F on paper for. Anyway, so glad you guys joined me for tonight. I hope you had a great time. Hope you enjoyed it, learned something. I know I've enjoyed just having things back to normal, not being green everywhere. Make sure you go check out last week's video to see the weird green. Everything, my waves were green. The wall behind me was greenish. I was wearing green. So, what got sad? Oh, about the red F's in school. Yeah, I didn't have very many of them, to be honest. Like, I was mostly, up until high school, I was mostly on a roll for most of the time. But in high school was rough. Not gonna lie, high school was rough. Make sure you go and check out Red F. Yeah, wee woo. Make sure you check out the our Teespring site, teespring.com/store/Bryham. You can pick up your Bryham stuff, including the brand new Marbles Are Rigged shirt, and as well as DC student stuff. You can get your DC student swag. If you don't wear Bryham stuff, that's cool. I don't take offense to it. You can get your DC student stuff, and wear that instead. Support DC students, like, sure. Actually, this shirt came from, we ordered them together. But anyway, you can get stuff. Get your swag. And yep, there we go. Rigged. Yep, marbles are rigged. So no more marbles. Then we'll never play marbles again because they're rigged. Kale hates the marbles, so no more marbles because of Kale. Because of Kale, no more marbles. Okay, just blame Kale. Blame Kale. You have a sticker? Yes, you do have a sticker. Jay has a sticker. You should put it on your truck, like on the back glass thing, like instead of like the little guy that's usually not very nice. You should put the Bryham sticker on the back glass of the truck, like definitely. I'm about to get Kale in trouble. Everybody's gonna start ganging up on Kale now. That's what you get, Kale. Okay. Don't judge me. Say against me and whatever. But anyway, glad you guys were here. Glad you had fun. I hope you had fun hanging out. I had fun hanging out. With you guys. If you watch this later on, glad you came and check it out. Be sure to like this video, subscribe. So you can see every week. Wednesday we have our wave service. Fridays we have me here doing things, and so lots of stuff going on throughout the week. So be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. I can't get words out. Words are hard right now, guys. It's been a long day. Words are hard. And make sure you hit the notification bell too, so that way when as soon as we go live, you get a little notification ding on your phone. You can just like, oh yeah, hey, DC Students is live. Let me watch the service. Let me watch Bryham. It's that simple. The little commercial is so easy a caveman can do it. Actually, that sticker may have a spot on my truck. Oh, what? Where? I don't like that. I don't like the looks of that. Like, don't put it on your tire when you run over it. That'd be rude. That would hurt my feelings. That'd be so sad. Run over my sticker. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you for being here. I guess I'll find out where her sticker ends up on her truck. Maybe it's not on the tire where to get run over. But hope you have a great night. Have a great weekend. Go ahead, get on it. And if you see something that you need to unfollow or unfriend or whatever, go ahead and get at it, because we need more positivity, not negativity. So have a great night. Love you guys. And hope to see you Sunday. If not, we'll see you next Wednesday. And yeah, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a great night. Love you guys. Bye.